This is Ted. Ted is a normal guy just like you or me. Ted's got a job, he goes to school, and he loves his dad. A dad who, as it turns out, and Ted didn't know this before today, is a billionaire. Now Ted is living large, he drives nice cars, and he eats great food, and he buys all the Apple products he wants. But wait, there's more. It turns out Ted's dad is very generous. It turns out Ted's dad will give $1 million to anyone who asks him. When Ted found out about this, he started telling all of his friends. He said,
"Hey guys, turns out my dad is loaded, and he wants to make you loaded too. If you ask him, he will give you $1 million.
Everyone he told got so excited, and a lot of them took advantage of this amazing deal. But one day, as Ted was about to tell some more friends about his dad, he overheard a conversation. This particular group of friends seemed to dislike people with money. They said things like,
"Rich people think they're so great, always flaunting their money around and judging those of us without it."
Ted got scared. He didn't want to not be liked by this group of friends. He didn't want them to think that he was super rich and snobby and thought he was above everyone else. So he hid his money from them and didn't tell them about his dad. A few years later, one of Ted's friends, the one he didn't tell about his dad, got into some money troubles. He had taken some bad loans from bad banks and ended up having to sell everything he owned to pay the bills. He ended up broke, homeless, and completely devoid of any Apple products. One of Ted's other friends saw this and sat down with him and said, "Why don't you ask Ted's dad for help?"
"What?"
he asked. "Ted's dad, he's a billionaire. If you ask him, he'll give you $1 million and you can pay to get all your stuff back." Suddenly, Ted's friend became furious. He said,
"You mean I've been struggling for years, often having to live in the dark because I couldn't pay my electrical bills and couldn't make ends meet, and this whole time Ted's been rich, and his dad richer, and he's generous? Why didn't Ted tell me about this?"
Ted's friends were mad at him. And when his dad found out what he had done, he was not happy either. He sat down with him and said, "Son, you know how generous I am, and how much joy I get from helping people and giving to people, and yet you withheld me from helping your friend. Why?" Ted said,
"I'm sorry, I was just embarrassed about you and your wealth. I didn't want them to think I was super rich or snobby."
Ted's dad said, "Oh, son, this is not how I raised you. I feel like I don't even know you right now."